Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and my voice is kind of coming back. I'm a little bit better today. I hope you are all well. Tell me where you're watching from. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video, save it. If you like something sweet that is of chocolatey peanut butter coconut coffee, it's like all my favorite things in one. Fat bombs that make you feel satiated, but also give you that something sweet. You're gonna love this. So I'm going to mix all my dry ingredients first, and then I'm gonna add the liquids. So first I have a half a cup here, and I'm going to fill it with a half a cup of Navida's cacao powder. This is unrefined cacao powder and 100% cacao powder. If you use cocoa powder, it's okay. It's still, at least if it's 100%, it will be refined, but this is the best then. But if you just have that, that's fine. 100% cocoa powder or cacao powder. Cacao is organic unrefined powder, cocoa powder. And then I'm going to add a half a cup of ground coffee. Now, I really like coffee. So this is gonna be, if you don't want it to be as strong coffee-wise, then you can use less than a half a cup. It will be strong coffee because it's, you can use decaf coffee or you can use regular coffee. I'm using actually like espresso coffee. So half a cup of coffee, not instant coffee. It can just be regular ground coffee. It could be instant too, I guess. That'd be fine too. And then we're gonna add 2 cups of unsweetened coconut. 2 cups of unsweetened coconut. And then a pinch of pink salt. Pinch of pink salt. And then a cup of sweetener. I'm using allulose monk fruit. These are going to be little balls that we're putting in the freezer. And then you can, whenever you need something a little bit sweet, you can pull one out. A cup of allulose monk fruit. This is Impact brand. And I'm looking to see if I have any more dry ingredients. I think that's it. So now I'm just going to mix these all together. And if you don't want this many of them, you can just half the recipe. I was trying to decide if I needed to. I'm the only one that's probably going to eat these in my family, but I like them.
Daddy's not here.
So I am going to eat them all. Just not, it'll take me some time. All right, I almost have it mixed. And then I think I had decided a little bit too late that I might do half of it because I had already melted my coconut oil. So we're going to use coconut oil. Is going to be the other, there's 2 healthy fats that are in here. One is the peanut butter and one is the coconut oil. If you don't like coconut oil, you could use butter instead. All right, now I have it all mixed. Now I'm going to add the, I'm going to add 3 things now. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then I'm going to add, I could have added that to my coconut oil, but that's okay. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of coconut oil that I melted. And then a cup of peanut butter. And I just mixed this peanut butter. It's just peanuts and salt in the ingredients. So it's very liquidy because I just mixed it and it hasn't been in the fridge yet. So it actually will be really, and we just bought it. So it's going to be really easy to put in here. All right, now I can put this in here, and this makes a lot. So if you I probably would, if I would do it again, I would do just half of it just because I know I'm the only one that's eating this in my house. But it will last me for a long time. And since it's in the freezer, it's great.
What are you making?
Because you eat just like a ball or two at a time. These are called, I'm calling them Mocha peanut butter fat bombs. Mocha for the chocolate and the coffee. And then peanut butter fat bombs. I could say coconut too in there, but coconut is a part of the recipe. All right, let me make sure I get all of this out of here. So this is like a dessert that you don't have to have a whole lot of in order to feel like full and satiated, and it's so delicious. It's like it really is all of my favorites into one. If you could leave out any of the things that you don't like in it. Like if you don't like coconut, leave it out, and switch the coconut oil. If you don't like coffee, leave it out. The peanut butter really helps it to like go and not be just powder. So you kind of need peanut butter, but you could use almond butter if you don't like peanut butter. Almond butter, I found it's harder to find almond butter that is just almonds and salt. Whereas peanut butter, it's pretty easy now to find peanut butter that's just peanuts and salt. So I have a hard time just getting the almond. But for some people, including myself, peanut butter is a little bit more inflammatory. So that's something to note for yourself if it tends to give you more gas or be more inflammatory for you or not. All right, now I almost can see that there's still some dryness, so I just got to keep pressing and moving stuff around until everything gets mixed. I don't want there to be any dryness, and then it's just making balls that were then put onto the cookie sheet, and I'm going to put them on a silicone mat, but you can put them on parchment paper, and then we're just going to put them into the freezer, and you don't have to wait that long. You could eat them right away if you want, but it just helps to keep them together and to store them well. All right, I almost have it. You might be surprised that I think when I first made something with peanut butter and coffee and chocolate and coconut, I was like, oh, I don't know if the peanut butter would go well with all of that, but it really does. It tastes amazing. All right, let me see. I have just a few flakes that aren't getting pushed in yet. They're at the bottom, so I'm trying to make sure that they get all the way in. We're not going to bake these. I just have the oven on for our dinner, but we're not baking these. These are no-bake cookies, kind of like cookies, but you don't want to eat a ton of them because they do have a lot of healthy fat in them, which is not bad for you, but you don't want to over-fat. All right, now if you can see, it's like this big ball, and now you can see that this side had some parts that were not yet moist. So I'm going to try to get those in by kind of moving them around, pushing them in, and this gives you a good arm workout. And I'm almost there. Now you can see that I got those pushed in. Now let's make sure that we don't have any more straggling pieces. Oh, there might be one over here. All right, now we're good. So now all we gotta do is make it into little balls. So I have my cookie sheet with a silicone mat in it. And all you gotta do is you can just use your hands and make a little ball. It actually doesn't, there's a little bit on my hands, but not a ton. So here's a ball, and then put all the balls around, and then once they're frozen, you can store them in an airtight container in the freezer, and you've got your Mocha peanut butter bites, or Mocha peanut butter fat bombs. Here they are. So good. So that's it. Wonderful, delicious dessert. Easy to grab for like after you finished a meal. Just grab it and you have a delicious snack also. If you're really craving something sweet and you need a snack, this is a great thing to grab. It'll keep you satiated, and delicious flavor, and a great way to get some healthy fat as well, and even protein. Lots of protein in here too. All right, that's it. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world.